before we get into this video, I think it's important to stress that what's going on over in LA at the moment is absolutely devastating. The fires that are just raging at the moment, that just seem so uncontrollable, with so many people being displaced and so many businesses being ruined, it's absolutely heartbreaking to see. And, you know, my heart goes out to anyone that's over there at the moment struggling with it, or in the surrounding area that might be put out of their home due to these fires. And, you know, credit where credit's due to the firefighters that are working tirelessly to try and control these fires. It can't be an easy task. So, you know, obviously that has to be said before we get into this video. And, you know, I hope that what's going on ends soon, and I really hope that with, you know, all of the support that's going on, that everything can, like, you know, somewhat be maintained. But with what's going on over in LA, there have been a lot of with the fires, there have been a lot of UFOs allegedly sighted within the dark clouds of the smoke that are, you know, of course, raging over LA at the moment. And it's led to some very interesting speculation about what these could possibly be, what might be going on. Now, you know, it's very easy to say, I think, that, you know, maybe these are drones of some kind, but you've got to remember that this is dense, thick smoke. This isn't just a cloud. Like with the fires that are going on, I'm sure you've probably seen it on social media. These clouds are thick, they are dense, and this is ash. Like, this would probably destroy most drones' propellers just by trying to, like, spin through it, because there's just nothing for it to, like, work off of. But we're going to take a look. So this first one is one of two sightings that we're going to look at today from Santa Monica Beach, which is just like a live stream feed that's just constantly running, and it captured this. Now, I've got a lot of theories about what this could, you know, possibly be, but looking over the footage, there's no denying, obviously, there's something there, right? Obviously, we see it start up here, it leaves some kind of trail behind, and then it's kind of moving around. You know, there is a possibility that this could be some kind of bird, though birds are very good, obviously, with instinct to kind of know about dangers and stuff, and I don't think this would be the, like... If this was a bird, I think we'd see more of them, like a bit more of a flock, as opposed to a singular bird. But there is a possibility, you know, like a straggler got left behind and is just trying to work itself out, you know, because of what's going on at the moment. So, you know, there's a possibility that this is a bird, but obviously the streak behind it, people would maybe question that, especially with the way that it's moving, like kind of ducking, diving, moving up and down, and, you know, darting back and forth. The streak behind could just be the shutter rate of the camera. Obviously, with a security camera like this that's constantly streaming, the quality is not going to be the best. So it could possibly leave this kind of streak behind. Again, though, that doesn't necessarily mean that this is a bird. This could genuinely be something that we just don't know about. But in my honest opinion, I just have a feeling that this could be a bird. Moving on, though, there was, obviously, like I said, a second... capture of an alleged, well, UFO from Santa Monica from the exact same live stream camera, and this was said clip. Now, looking over this clip, obviously, it looks very similar to what we saw before, sorry. And it makes me wonder if what I was seeing was actually a bird. Because looking at the clip, you know, it starts out at the very beginning of the clip as like this very large disc. Right, and you know, based off of the perspective that we've got, obviously with the trees here, it's come out from behind the trees, so we can see the distance of where this thing is. And for it to be that, like, large from that far away means that this thing is significantly large. People might argue it's a plastic bag, right? I've never seen a plastic bag that big, unless it's like some kind of extra large bin bag or like one of those garden waste bags. But then again, it wouldn't kind of move to the mercy of the breeze like that, because those kind of bin bags, are a lot heavier. So it begs the question of what this actually is. And the way that it moves as well, like the other way that I thought that maybe this was like, you know, there's a theory that there could be a bin bag of some kind, is like the way that it like twists as the wind's, like we can hear the wind blowing, so we know that the wind is blowing. And that's part of the issue as to why the fires have spread so significantly, is because of the high winds at the moment. So yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And we're going to move on to the next clip that has come out from LA, which was actually captured on KTLA 5, which was from a live helicopter broadcast. Okay, so this clip's only about 22 seconds long, so it's not the longest clip, but here you go.
All right, thank you, Gail. And speaking of the Palisades fire, you are looking live from Sky 5.
And we can see it
and
just
as
here.
You can see this fire, 11,800 acres at last report, and it doesn't look like it's slowing down.
Yeah, these are live images from our Sky 5 helicopter. Rich Prickett is above it all. Hi, Rich.
Obviously a very subtle clip there. What's crazy though, like even more crazy about than just this, is the fact that the smoke is so dense that they've had to fill in where the roads would be, just so you have a bit of perspective about what you're looking at, which is just mind-boggling. And you know, I really feel for the people that are involved in this, and you know, the people that have been displaced because of this. It's so heartbreaking to see, man. But yeah, back to the clip in hand. Obviously, we can see something kind of going across the sky just here. A little bit lower than the height of the helicopter. Of course, the helicopter is going to have to fly quite high because, you know, to avoid the ash clouds, because ash and, you know, the smoke density can really cause issues for the propulsion systems of these helicopters and drones and stuff like that, which is exactly why I don't think there's drones. Like, I don't think drones can be blamed for the footage that we're seeing. You know, maybe to a degree, possibly, but I just don't think, especially not this low. Whatever this is, obviously, again, people might suggest that it's some kind of bird, but it's just like this tiny little orb floating across the screen. Obviously, we can see it going over the top of the graphics, which means it actually is there. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts and opinions on that one down in the comments. I've got a couple more clips for you. So this one was captured in the afternoon in LA Palisades, a fire on the 7th of January, approximately 1:30 p.m. Location, Santa Monica once again. So Santa Monica, of course, is, you know, a bit of a hotspot for these kind of captures at the moment. Here it is. No audio, unfortunately, to go with this one. Quite an interesting clip, I must say. You know, when you look at it from this kind of perspective of, you know, the ones that we've seen have been in a bit more of a night vision, like a white orb, but this is really clear, cylindrical figure or whatever, just moving through the clouds like it's nothing. Now, anything that we've got on Earth, right, would struggle with this because, like I've said before, the ash, the density of the smoke and all the rest of it completely ruins the, like, propellers and all the rest of it. So if this was a drone or if this was a helicopter of some kind, it would really, really struggle. Whereas this thing doesn't seem to have any bother at all, moving through the ash cloud like it's absolutely nothing. So, you know, like, what is this? It's dense, it's dark, it's clearly there, it's shiny because it's reflecting the sun, and you can see as it moves through the clouds, you can see it becomes more, well, like more shiny, if you want, for want of a better term. What do you guys think? Like, I have no reason to like I have no way of disproving this as like anything that's human. So it leaves me to beg, like, what could this possibly be? Now, I've got one final clip for you guys, which is this one right here. This was captured from like someone's phone, I'm assuming, from the ground, and here it is.
Move for me again. Thank you. Alright, there are a ton of UFOs. I've seen like 5 now. Where'd you just go? Come here. Come back, there you are. Hey, come here. Come here. The crows are going crazy.
I think it'll be easy to discredit the crows going crazy because obviously, you know, their habitat is literally on fire. So I think they're probably quite distressed because of that, in my honest opinion. With regards to these, though, that's something that's less easy to explain away. Like I've said countless times before, I don't think this could possibly be drones. The way that these things move as well, like this is moving significantly quick, and then we see this one appear, and then it just changes direction like it's nothing, and just moves, diverts, and moves about, and it's just crazy. So I don't think that these are drones in any capacity. Like that one there, just boom, you know, helicopters can't do that. Obviously, we know planes can't do that. So what is it that's making this happen? Let me know what you guys think about all of these clips down in the comments below. Once again, my heart goes out to everyone involved or displaced or, you know, obviously just going through what can only be described as one of the toughest things arguably going on right now in the world. It is such a shame to see this disaster unfolding every single day. So if you are involved in it, you know, like, I hope that this ends quickly for you, and I hope that this can be controlled and managed before any devastation to you, if it hasn't already, like, you know, is minimal if it is to happen. Let me know what you guys think about all of these clips, though, down in the comments below. While you're down there, jump scare the hell out of that like button, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, I'll spook you later. Peace.